Okay, so I joined the Parler app yesterday. I just wanted to see what, all the rage was all about. Trump supporters, I guess, have been flocking there to avoid the censorship that comes along with Twitter and Instagram and now Facebook. And it's supposed to be kind of a safe haven for free speech. But I was quickly made aware of the fact that that only applies to the free speech of Trump supporters. I tried to participate. I commented on one of the posts and I was definitely told I needed to go back to the liberal Facebook. I was told that my comment was ignorant. Essentially, I was just made very aware that my thoughts and opinions were not welcome. And I'm not really sure if they see the hypocrisy, because they constantly accuse the left of, I guess, being brainwashed sheep, right? And that all we do is watch CNN and we listen to whatever it is that they're telling us. But they're the ones that kind of herd together, jumping from platform to platform in order to find, I don't know, I guess information sources that they agree with. They can't accept information that is critical of Donald Trump. Anything negative about him automatically is cast aside. That is fake news. They can't process it. And it's really weird. No matter how many facts and figures you put in front of them, they can't compute it. It's a non-starter. And even if you do happen to prove a point, it always ends up that they didn't really care about that to begin with. That's not that important. I just don't understand that thought process. I don't get it. It doesn't make sense to me. How do you not realize that the person that you're putting all your faith and trust in is trying to divert you away from anything negative about him? Is it really possible for one person to be that perfect, where they do absolutely no wrong? Is it possible? I don't think so. It's not as if CNN or MSNBC or any of these other reputable news sources, it's not as if they're never critical of of Joe Biden. They are. They have been, and that's their job. And I feel like with the technology that we have access to today, it's so much easier for us to hold news sources accountable. So if they get something wrong, and they do sometimes, it happens. They make mistakes, they put information out there that ends up not being accurate, and they get called on it. They retract whatever stories or statements were made, make whatever necessary apologies, but it's corrected. It's not like the lie just sits there, you know? So I don't understand what the aversion is, or how so many people were able to be bamboozled, and they continue to be, you know? What is that going to be like when and if they finally do realize who Donald Trump is? You know, how is that going to affect them, knowing that this person that they put so much faith into is a fraud? So I'm wondering if maybe it's like a subconscious like protection that they've put over their brains to kind of mask any kind of truth from getting through, because they just can't handle it. They don't want to accept that they were taken advantage of. They don't want to accept that they were fooled, you know? They don't want to admit that they were capable of being fooled, you know? And I feel like once all of this kind of settles down a bit, there's going to be a serious need for some mental health interventions. It's going to be necessary.